So hashtag KickVic has finally started turning on each other. Shane Holmberg is one of Vic's biggest critics. I mean, he's like literally criticizing him right now and his supporters, but he actually defended Vic, and he defended him against a fellow hashtag KickVic supporter who was making a patch that says "We don't fear the beard." Obviously, a reference towards Ty Beard and the hashtag that people have made for him, hashtag fear the beard. For those of you that don't know, Ty Beard is Vic Mignogna's lawyer. So Shane Holmberg responded to the person who made this patch that this person wants hashtag KickVic supporters to buy and said, "Grifters going to grift." So basically insulting them by saying that they're trying to win people's trust and make money off of it. And that person responded by saying, "Grifting because I'm supporting a cause. Wow, I guess you were a garbage human. Thanks." So, someone else pointed out, KickVic, everyone, turning against their own. So it's pretty crazy how they're all turning against each other now. And this is really not that big of a story, but the reason I decided to cover it is because it's Shane Holmberg saying it. One of Vic's biggest critics. He actually, infamously went on Nick Rekeita's live stream and debated with him. He didn't do a very good job, and people made fun of his chair, and that's pretty much what he's known for, that one guy who hates Vic and has a weird chair. I will have to admit, I am impressed that he defended Vic against this person. You shouldn't make like these patches and shirts that condemn the other side or whatever, because you're just spreading a little bit more hate. If you want to make a shirt that says, "I stand with Vic" or whatever, like that's a positive thing, that's fine. Or like if hashtag KickVic wants to make a shirt that says like, "I stand with victims" or whatever, I think that's fine as well. However, you are using the situation to make money. Let's not dance around the topic. That is what you're doing. Shane Holmberg also went on to say this. He said, "Going to make this clear. I don't support grifters on any side. You are taking people's money. Stop it. I also don't support racists, sexism, pedophiles, doxers, or a host of other things. No matter who you support, wrong is wrong. Full stop." I definitely agree with, what he's saying here, and it's pretty funny how he actually, was criticizing Vic supporters only like a few hours before these statements, and now he's actually, playing the neutral a little bit. I do agree with his overall point, though. It doesn't matter what side you're on. We should stop with the whole insulting and doxing and trying to demonize the other side. Let's just stick to what our original goal was, and for our side, it was to stand with Vic to make sure that Vic is not getting negatively impacted emotionally because of all the allegations he's facing, and to try to find evidence to show that he is, in fact, not guilty, and that the other side is actually fabricating a lot of information. So let's just stick to that, right? We don't need to insult each other's children and all that, because I actually saw something about another YouTuber's child getting dragged into it or something. Yeah, here you go. The tweet is right here. It says, "Okay, this is fucked up. CPS is no joke. As an uncle to a child who came from a CPS placement, I will say it is not something to play with. They have an important job to do. Also, people bitch at each other on Twitter. Leave their children out of it." So if you look at the thing that he actually posted alongside that post, it says, "It seems hashtag KickVic is threatening That Umbrella," which is another YouTuber who's covering the situation, "while trying to dox his close ones, including his daughter. They're claiming he's a pedo because of a comic that he made and threatens him that they're going to call Child Protective Services. KickVic is a criminal movement," and then there's some screenshots over here. It says, "You mean blah, blah, blah." Obviously a bit of some explicit stuff that shouldn't have been said about his daughter or whatever. I don't really know too much about the situation, so I'm not going to get involved, but the whole point of this video is to show that Shane Holmberg has actually been defending "I stand with Vic" from hashtag KickVic, who have been going too far, not to mention actually arguing with one of their own, which would be a hashtag KickVic supporter. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. I think it's crazy how people are actually starting to play the neutral from either side, and they're actually starting to argue with people who are originally on their side. I will admit, I do respect Shane a little bit more for, saying this stuff, although I think that some of the stuff that he's said in the past and some of the idiotic statements that he's made is kind of inexcusable, but, I will respect that someone is trying to keep it fair and saying, "You know what? I don't support people who are grifting on either side, nor do I support anyone who's calling CPS on each other, trying to dox each other." That is true, guys. Everyone needs to calm it down a little bit. Let's just speak about the situation subjectively, but not aggressively. You can make your opinions clear to the other side, but once it comes to doxing and threatening people, it's just going way too far. So let me know what you guys think about the situation in the comments. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more.